afternoon. Thank you, Jeannie. It's so inspiring to see so many great pro-life, pro-woman advocates out here on a chilly afternoon. It's not quite as cold as Iowa or New Hampshire, I have to tell you. Still, it's inspiring to see you all out here with Snowmageddon bearing down on us. But even Snowmageddon can't stop us from rallying for a cause we know is so important. In less than a year, there will be a new president in the White House. And that next president will have the awesome responsibility to pick up to 4 Supreme Court justices who will decide issues of life and religious liberty. She will decide whether we force taxpayers to fund the political arm of the abortion industry, whether we as a nation believe, as the Democrat platform says, that a life isn't a life until it leaves the hospital. Yes, that is the Democrat platform, that a life isn't a life until it's born. And they call us extreme. It is Democrats, the pro-abortion industry, that is extreme. The next president of the United States will have a lot to say about whether a baby only a month from being born is only as good as the organs you can sell from it. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this election is a fight for the character of our nation. Now, the establishment media and the political class actually don't want us to talk about what the abortion industry is doing. You saw what happened when I talked about the horrific truth of the Planned Parenthood videos during one of the Republican debates. Unlike the media, you have watched the videos. You have seen an aborted baby, its legs kicking, its heart beating, while the technician describes how they want to keep these babies alive to harvest their organs. The left called me a liar. They said there were no such videos. There are no aborted babies born alive. Nobody is selling body parts. That was the litany of the left. But look what happened next. A few short weeks later, Planned Parenthood came out and said that they no longer would take compensation for baby organs. Boy, I tell you what, that sounds like an admission to me. As we stand here today, Hillary Clinton is in New Hampshire giving a pro-abortion speech. She is saying that I, as a conservative woman, that all of us as conservative women don't count. But here's the truth. The left has perverted feminism into a political ideology where women are pitted against men and used as a political weapon to win elections. Being empowered, I know. Having started out as a secretary, being empowered means having a voice. But ideological feminism now shuts down conversation on college campuses and in the media. If you are a pro-life man or, heaven forbid, a conservative woman who doesn't believe the litanies of the left, then you are waging a war on women, or you are a threat to women's health, or you are variously described as window dressing. That is how they describe Senator Joni Ernst, or offensive as a candidate, Carly Fiorina. Ladies and gentlemen, ours is a fight for the character of our nation, for the value of life. It is a fight that we must win to take our country back, and citizens, we must take our country back. It is why I am running for president, because I believe the time has come. We are facing a pivotal and perilous time as our nation. We must take our future back. We must take our politics and our government back. Citizens, we must take our country back. I have visited pregnancy centers around the country. They are doing God's work, and they do not receive a dime of federal funding. The pro-abortion left cannot stand it. When we talk about defunding Planned Parenthood, they scream at the top of their lungs about taking away women's health. Unless, of course, you bring up pregnancy centers or community health centers, then the left goes dead silent. Because actually, this has never been about women's health for them. It is about, instead, the litanies of the left. It is about funding their political agenda. This is a fight we must win. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fight we can and will win. Now, I have to tell you, Planned Parenthood regularly shows up at my events. So let me say this to all the Planned Parenthood supporters who show up. You can scream and throw condoms at me all day long. You will not silence me. You will not scare me. I have battled breast cancer. I have buried a child. I have read the Bible. I know the value of life. 34 years ago, I met my husband, Frank. When we were married, I learned that his mother had been told by her doctors to abort him. She was a woman of great faith and courage, and she chose instead to bring her son into the world. She spent almost a year after his birth in the hospital. But he was the joy of her life, and he has been the rock of mine. And I have thought often about how different my life would be had she made a different choice. I know what each of you know. Every person has God-given gifts. Each of us have far more potential than we realize. Science is on our side. Public opinion is on our side. We are winning this fight, ladies and gentlemen. We are winning this fight, but it is a fight. And so we need a fearless fighter in the White House, not just to win this election, but to restore the character of our nation. You can bet that I will win this fight against Hillary Clinton. And you can count on what I will do as president. I will defund Planned Parenthood. I will support pregnancy centers around the country. Together we will restore the character of our nation. So citizens, join with me, fight with me, stand with me. Together we must take our country back and restore its character. Thank you so very much. God bless you all.